Hey guys, it's Jam here, bringing you Throwing Knives in Spots, episode 12 on lockdown. I'd like to apologize in advance. I recently lost my voice over the weekend, so if it sounds a little scratchy, don't mind me, just enjoy the throwing knife spots. Speaking of which, I have 7 throwing knives for you on this map, 2 of which can be considered spawn throwing knives. This map would probably be one of my favorites of Modern Warfare 3 for throwing knife kill cams because of the height of the buildings and just the throwing knife can barely skim the rooftops. You'll just have to wait and see for that. So let's get started. The first throwing knife is on the offending side of Search and Destroy, also the side with the C flag in domination. You want to go to the back of this Jeep, line up with the middle of the wheel, aim your throwing knife where I do, kind of in line with the rooftops as well as the edge of the far right chimney. It goes right to the front place where people rush in drop zone, search, and goes right down onto the curb where people are always running by. The next throwing knife is great for the opposite spawn. It doesn't just have to be off the spawn either. It can be in the middle of the game, whatever, in pretty much any game mode. You want to go line up with the middle of this artwork beside the door close to long haul. Aim your throwing knife where I do, with the left of your throwing knife in that little indent of the first brick from the roof over the middle of that window. As you can see, the throwing knife just goes over that roof and into the window where people are always camping in any game mode. The next throwing knife is good for any game mode and again could probably be classified as a spawn throwing knife. You want to line up with the heart written on the back of that mailbox. Aim your throwing knife where I do, kind of straight up from the left side of the brick and just about to the top of that building. You might want to pause the video to take a look exactly, but it just goes over that little archway and hits the guys camping in that hole in the wall. This next throwing knife is a really cool bank shot I found. You want to go into this pile of rubble. There's an invisible corner there right beside the bed frame. In the bottom of your throwing knife crosshairs at the top of that roof there, it banks off. I don't know what game mode this would probably be best in. Could possibly be good in any, but it banks off that, then the second wall, and comes down right on that corner. I honestly have no idea why this map isn't in All or Nothing. There's such cool kill cams, and it's smaller than Fallen. The next throwing knife, you want to go into the corner on this balcony, aim the top of your throwing knife crosshairs with the leaf right beside the X in the sticks there. You might want to pause the video to see exactly where I throw it. But this is good for drop zone, as there's a drop zone right there. Also spawns, there's kind of people always around this area, so it might be worth to try out that throwing knife. The next throwing knife, you want to go into the corner by the car and the barrel in the middle. Aim your throwing knife straight up from the middle of that window, kind of over the B-bomb if you're playing Search and Destroy. This is a really cool aerial kill cam as it just skims over that tall roof and it comes down in the middle. Probably better for drop zone, maybe domination, and banks off that wall into that corner by the light post. This last throwing knife is my personal favorite of the map. You want to go to the corner by the bookshelves and the pillar in the bottom of Useless. Aim your throwing knife with the middle of that bullet hole just over that building there. And just wait as the throwing knife comes down. It takes a while because it goes over like every building in the game, in this map pretty much. As you can see, it goes over 1 and 2 and comes down right at the bottom of the staircase where people are always running by. And that would be all for lockdown. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. It really means a lot that you guys support me like this, support this. Sadly though, the Throwing Knives in Spots series will probably be becoming less and less apparent before Black Ops 2. I'll have a commentary explaining why coming soon. Not to worry though, I still have a few planned. I'd like to thank my buddy Willie for helping me out with these throwing knives. It really means a lot. I'd like you to go check out his channel. I'll put it in the description below. As well as go sub the Lost Empire. I recently got into the clan Lost. And if you want to see more of me, more episodes and montages, I highly suggest subbing them. They have a lot of sick players and a lot of sick episodes. It would mean a lot if you could go check them out. And that would be it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you did, and jam out.